Before this begins, I'd just like to quickly say that this is a non-spoiler review, as we're aware the film is not yet out in America, so there's no need to worry about any plot points being given away here. Also, this is a fairly subjective review of the film. As the title suggests, these are our thoughts on it, and you might feel differently about it than we do, which is okay. I've been a Jurassic Park fan for a very long time. It was one of the main things that got me interested in paleontology in the first place, and so I really just wanted to say what I thought about the newest installment. This is the first time we've done any kind of review on the channel, so hopefully there's something mildly intelligent you can get from this. And I hope you enjoy our quite rambling review of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Hello and welcome to our review of Jurassic World. We've been to see it a couple of days ago, and we thought we'd just talk about it and give our thoughts on the film, because Jurassic Park is my favourite film of all time, and I've been very excited for this one for a long while. So here is our review of it. Doug,
Point number one.
Yes. Point
Hello.
number one. How did you enjoy it?
Oh, well, I thought it was quite good actually. I'd like to put out the just quick kind of generalisation. Ben's really into this,
Yes,
and was probably going to absolutely love it no matter what.
that's true. Yeah,
I'm
this
not
is,
a particular Jurassic.
probably
Yeah, I'm not
like quite a subjective review, because
Yeah,
this is our thoughts on it, not an
Yeah.
objective review.
especially from your point of view. But yeah, I'm not a particular Jurassic Park fan, so I'm going to be much more standalone film perspective, and Ben's going to be more, if you like, Jurassic Park as much as he did, which I doubt you do. Then yeah, I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I definitely would say it's a lot better than Jurassic World, which I'm glad about. Jurassic World wasn't a bad film, but it wasn't the best either. But this, I would say, is definitely much better than Jurassic World was. It's taking the franchise in bold new directions, which it really needs. You know, like getting off the island. That is where the franchise needs to go. You can't have 6 films of dinosaurs and islands, you know.
I had 5.
Yeah, well, 4.5.
Speaking of the island, it was the stuff on the island was pretty good.
Yeah,
I think they used it well.
That was yeah, the action sequences of the film, they were incredibly tense, which I really enjoyed. Like, I would say the tensest action sequences of any Jurassic Park film so far.
The opening was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was incredible.
What do you think of the villain then?
Yeah, the villains were alright. They weren't like anything special, but they were pretty decent. One of them kind of reminded me of Ludlow from The Lost World, just kind of the way he dressed and kind of his position in the company. It's kind of similar. So they're alright, yeah.
Yeah, I thought villains nowadays they're so much more developed, and they seem to be so much more cool, and especially with certain movies that may or may not come out this year. The standard of villains is becoming much higher, and I don't think it meant that modern standard.
But then with that other film, the villain kind of was the focus, and this.
Yeah, but still, I think with films nowadays, villains definitely becoming more. But there's no particular complaints. It wasn't a bad villain. It just wasn't a particularly good villain, in my opinion.
Yes, the visuals of the film, like the way the film looks, so much better than Jurassic World. J.A. Bayona as the director, was a good choice. The certain bits with the Indoraptor running around just looked incredible.
Certain
Really
tools that they use to heighten tension and make it look good.
Yeah, and
Let's just say.
I didn't realise, but apparently there's a few bits where it's like one take, which is really impressive. And yeah, the setup for the next film, Jurassic World 3 or whatever they call it, I'm really excited for that. The setup was excellent. We won't say anything about it, but the next film is going to be good, hopefully.
Hopefully.
So yeah, what do you think about the Indoraptor?
I thought it was a better scary dinosaur than what was it called? Indominus Rex.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it was faster. It was clearly more intelligent. And the way they used that was terrifying. It was slightly smaller, and it was built more like a raptor. So it was almost inherently more terrifying. Also, those claws are massive. That was really scary. That was like, it wasn't scary. It was awesome. I like the long claws. But when you saw them, you're like, ooh, yeah. But it was just, it seemed so much more like a predator.
Yeah,
than like a big fat dinosaur running around killing everything. Which I didn't particularly dislike the Indominus Rex. What about you? What did you think of the old
definitely better than Indominus Rex. It like having a smaller size makes it a lot scarier, I think, and being more raptor was pretty good. Because that's kind of been a problem with the raptors in Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, is that the raptors aren't scary anymore. They're like Chris Pratt's buddies. But having the Indoraptor kind of more raptor made it a lot scarier, I think.
Next bullet point.
Yeah, so I think the third act of the film was a little bit all over the place. I don't know, some things happened that was kind of like, is that really plausible? But it didn't exactly break the suspension of disbelief too much, so it's nothing major. And then by the ending of the film, it manages to bring it all back together for an incredible ending, which I really enjoyed.
It was very chaotic. Not the ending.
Yeah, a lot of
There's
stuff
a lot
was
going
happening.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think they could have smoothed it out more, but at the same time, it kind of added to the panicky tension. The kind of the feel of complete whoops. Hero characters, main characters. I think all of the, well, at least most of, but if not all of the kind of good guy characters, even the slightly minor ones, well developed, well done.
Yeah, definitely.
Well acted, certainly.
Yeah, like Zia and Franklin, the DPG people. They're actually really, really good characters. I really like them. I wasn't expecting them to be that good, that well written.
That deep.
Yeah,
I think is the word you're looking for.
And Claire Dearing's character was definitely a lot more likable this film than in Jurassic World. And like since they're all characters that are caring for the dinosaurs and like wanting to save them, so you can the audience, you can empathise with them a lot more. And I've got written here that it had more of a soul than Jurassic World. It's about people caring about dinosaurs.
Yeah. The little girl was good.
Yeah, Maisie.
That was a nice character.
Yeah, she was pretty cool.
Speaking of fleshed out characters, without going too deep and spoiling it for everyone, a certain raptor actually had a character and was developed
the only raptor in the
like film. In the raptor?
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, Blue was really fun and she felt like a character.
Yeah, you explored more of her and Owen's connection, like looking at the training videos, which are in the trailer, so that's not a spoiler. That was pretty cute. Oh yeah.
If I had watched fewer trailers, I think I would have enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
I didn't watch a few trailers because apparently it gave spoilers.
Yeah, so... I did warn you that like, okay, yeah, maybe don't watch this trailer, but I was watching like every bit of new footage, which I probably shouldn't have done, because then like when it comes up in the film, it's like, oh yeah, well I've already seen this, but it's still cool. It's just, it happened with Jurassic World as well, though. I was like watching every single trailer, every single TV spot, and like recognizing every scene within the film, but with this one especially, I don't know, it just felt like more so that it was showing everything in the trailers. So yeah, if you still have the chance, don't watch any more trailers, and you'll probably enjoy it more. Yeah.
What did you think of the general movie in terms of the franchise? Then the way it moves on the generic story.
Definitely what it needs. Well, I can't say too much about it, but it is exciting and where the franchise needs to go if it wants to continue. Which it will for one more film. So there was a twist reveal partway through the third act, which we won't say what it is, but it was. The more I think about it, it's incredibly disturbing, but also like in a good way. It's really interesting. It's something I didn't think we'd ever see in the Jurassic Park / Jurassic World universe.
The ending or the twist?
The twist.
Oh right, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it was bound to happen at some point in this universe.
It makes sense. Definitely makes perfect sense. Yeah. Especially when they delivered it and everything, the way they kind of built it up throughout.
Yeah. The build up, the subtle hints to it was pretty good.
Oh, the death of the island, by the way, that was.
Oh yeah, there's a particular shot that's just so heartbreaking. I was not expecting it to be that sad. That was something. The cinematography there as well was incredible.
Yes, that was.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are our thoughts on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know it was a bit rambly and whatever, but yeah.
Just two guys talking about a movie that they saw on Friday. It was alright.
Yeah.
It was an alright movie. Go see it.
I really enjoyed it.
If you're subscribed to this channel, you probably want to see it. So go do that.
Yes.
10 out of 10?
8.5 out of 10.
I mean, that's harsh.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe you score harsh than I do.
I'd probably give Jurassic Park like a 9.5.
Yeah, maybe I'll go 6 or 7. But that's me being harsh. I know, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed it though. I thought it was a really good movie.
Okay, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, and we'll see you on Wednesday for some 7 Days of Science.
Yay! New intro to theorise.